Well, with Sync Signature, you can also manage your entire team's signature within one single platform. So if you're looking to create signature for your entire team, once you have finalized one of the signature design, what you can do is simply create a template out of it. Template will help you create signatures for your teammates using the same template. So any other future changes that has to be done can be done on the template itself, and it will reflect to all the signatures created from that template. So for example, if I go to templates and click on this add button, it will simply give me an option to create a signature, sorry, to create a template from existing signature, or you can also choose to create from scratch. So if I click on build from scratch button, it will just give me a variety of templates to choose from, and I can just simply select any one of them, give it a name, and then submit it. But right now I want to create a template out of my existing signature. So I'm just gonna go ahead and select import from signature and select this first signature that we have created so far, and then submit it. So once you create a template out of a signature, it will replace all the signatures elements into variables that can be filled by teammates information later on. So for example, name has been replaced with the name placeholder, position, the same way company name is still the same because there are company details that will be static for this, and I can also change it from here. So if I want to make any of the changes in the template itself, I can do that from here. I can adjust the profile picture width. I can also turn on or off any of these fields for your teammates. So for example, I'm adjusting it in a way that looks good, and I also want to add company email. So it will look something like this. I can further change the design of it, and the same kind of options are available over here in the template section as well. You can also change the promotional banner or call to action button from here. For example, let's say I add a button, right? And now it's time to save the template. So I'll just save this template. So what happens is you have created one template out of one of the signature that you have created, and this template can be used to create signatures for your teammates. So to create signature for your entire team, what you need to do is first go to the teammates section where you can manage all your teammates. So to create teammates over here, there are three different options. The first one is creating teammate using a form. So you click on this create teammate button and it will just open up the form, and you can just fill in name, email, position, number and department or any of the relevant details and just click submit. So that will basically create one of the teammate for you. Another way to create Another way to add teammates on Sync Signature is using Sync with Google option. If you're using a Google Workspace, I highly recommend doing this thing. So you can just simply click on Sync with Google option and select the account. Make sure you are the Google Workspace admin for that account so that it will get all the details from that domain. So for example, I'm using this account which is linked to my Google Workspace admin. Clicking continue, there you go. So it will fetch all the Google Workspace users of that particular Google Workspace within Sync Signature platform. But here you may want to select a couple of teammates only, or you may want to select all of them. Option is there, so you can just select what is relevant to you and then you can click on add teammates. So when you add teammate, all of them is going to get over here and it will get added. Another way to create teammate is to import them in bulk. So what you can do is click on this import button and then it will give you an option to download a sample CSV file that we provide, and then you can fill it all the details within that file and upload it over here. For example, this is the file that I have added. So from that file, it will just pop up all the teammates that has been added to that file. And you can, again, same way, you can select all of them or you can just select one or two of them and add them on your team. So that way you can quickly add teammates to Sync Signature platform. So teammates are ready. What you need to do next is to manage them or organize them within groups. So I'm going into the group section. So groups are basically departments in which you want to organize your users, and departments may have different kind of signatures or promotional banners. So that way you can categorize your departments over here. If you just have one single department or one single group that you want to create signatures from, you can just have one main group. Here I have two different groups, main and marketing. To create a group, you just simply have to click on this add group button, give it a name, and you can select from a template to assign to this particular group. Right now we have one template, so it is just showing one template. I just click on create, and then you can enter this group by clicking on the group itself. So now you can see that you have entered into sales group where you have a signature template assigned, and this signature template can be changed from here as well. So if you want to assign it to any other template, you will click on that button and it will just pop up all the signature templates that you have. Right now we just have one, so it will just show one. And the way we can create signature is by adding teammate to this particular group. So what will happen is when you add a teammate, all this placeholder text will be replaced by the information in the teammate section. So for example, if I add a teammate over here, click on add. So what will happen is it will basically create signature for this particular person from this particular template. So now if I go to the edit action for this particular teammate, it will show me what kind of signature has been created for them. Since we don't have a profile picture, it will show something like this, but I can simply remove that and add my own profile picture. Go ahead and add this. So now you can see my full signature is created, and I can simply click on the save changes so that my profile picture is set. And now this signature can be copied from here, and the signature instructions, installation instructions, can be viewed from the buttons down. All of these platforms will have different way to install, so you can just simply go through the relevant one and install your signature like that. And this is the screen that will be available to your teammate as well. So if you add your teammate over here in the group, and if you send them an invite, for example, then they will get an invitation to join Sync Signature, and they can also be able to change a couple of things from here, like for their phone number or position or department. All of this information can be changed from the teammate itself, and they can also install this signature. All right, so that way you can create a signature for all the teammates. All you have to do is get them to a group, assign a signature template to them, and then the signatures will be created for them. I can also add a couple of more teammates to this group, and all the teammates information will be replaced to this template and signature will be created for them. That's right. So that way you can create signatures for all these teammates in the same way. So they look consistent and have the same kind of information. Now the coolest part over here is how do you get the signatures installed directly into their workspace account. So for Google Workspace users, we have this facility for installing the signature, and that can be done via integration section. So what I have to do is basically go to the integration section and follow the rules over here. So it says the step one is to install Sync Signature Google Workspace Marketplace app, because this will require us to connect your Google Workspace account. So that can be done through this thing. So what you can do is simply click on this install button, which will redirect you to the Sync Signatures Marketplace. And here I have this account which is already Sync Signature has been installed, so it will show something like this. If you have a fresh account, you will see that install button will be over here, and you can just accept the necessary permissions and install this signature application. So once I have installed the Google Workspace Marketplace app, what I need to do is connect that to this particular account. So I'll click on this connect button and add my Google's admin account email address over here and click on submit. So what it will do is basically connect your Google Workspace Marketplace app with this account. So right now you can see that connected domain is syncsignature.com. So basically what we have done is install Google Workspace Marketplace app, through which we will create teammate signature and install them directly automatically from here. So in the previous section, we have discussed about adding all these teammates in the sales group, right? So what you can do to install this signatures that has been created over here to their Google's account directly is click on this select all button, or you may want to select particular people where you want to add this signature, and then click on this install signature button. Once you do that, it will automatically add that particular signature to this particular teammate's account, and you don't have to send them an email, or they don't have to manually copy and paste signature to their account. So this is the signature that we have added in Neil's account. Let's try to open Gmail now and see whether that has been reflected or not. So if I click on compose, as you can see, it is already reflected over here, right? So that way you can simply install signature right from this particular platform to your teammates account, and they don't have to do anything at all. You can also see the analytics of this particular signature, all the clicks that has been, so all the users that might have clicked on any of these links available will be visible to you over here. For example, if I click on check sync signature over here, and if I refresh it from here, it will say that there is one click from one region, and you can select that link as well. For example, we were talking about syncsignature.com. So if you select that, it will show that the click is from here. The browser, the OS, the region, desktop, everything is available over here within this particular signature. If you want to look at the analytics of all the signatures generated, you can go to this analytics section, and you can see that the overall analytics of your all the signatures generated within this workspace. So all the teammates signatures created over here, analytics of that can be available on this analytics tab over here. So that way you can simply organize groups and teammates within them, and those teammates will get signatures from the template set for them. Now let's talk about how do we change signatures for teammates using bulk edit option. So for example, we have these four teammates in sales group that has the same email signature created from this template. So what I simply have to do is go to the template and click on that particular template and change anything that I want to do. So for example, let's try to change the call to action button. So let's try to change the banner over here by clicking here, and I'll just simply click on custom and have one of the banners. So you can adjust the banner, crop it in a way you want. You can easily zoom in and zoom out and click OK. So this is the banner that we would want to set. So this is over here. I just simply click on apply and it will be available over here. I can set the width for the banner as well, right? So I'll just make it the best possible way. And yeah, I mean, we have set this banner which will redirect to your website. I'll just change it to syncsignature.com again. Click on save template, and that's it. So basically the template is already changed over here as well, and all the signatures, you can see that it will have new banner over here. In the teammates list, you can simply see that the signature is set for all these members with the new promotional banner, but it is not set on the Google Workspace because we have to install them again. So what it will show is the installation status will be pending because we haven't yet installed this signature to this new signature to this member. So what you can do is simply select this member over here and click on install signature again. So what it will do is simply change this signature with the new banner. So I'm just gonna refresh this Gmail and it will be available over here. As you can see, the new banner is available.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for lifetime deal link. Also like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more video.